Well, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Michelle Zildingman, President of the Idaho Falls City Council and Board Chair of the Greater Idaho Falls Transit Organization. I'm kicking off this event as Mayor Casper unfortunately had a family emergency, and honestly, I'm grateful that she's prioritizing being a mom today above everything else. And so keep her in your thoughts as we continue on and celebrate what is an incredible accomplishment. First, it's very important for me to thank those who have really had our back during difficult times, and that is our Idaho Falls City Council, Mayor Casper, our city staff, and of course our GIFT Board of Directors. I also want to thank the Greater Idaho Falls Chamber of Commerce, who's here today, helping us celebrate. But these organizations and these people, they didn't back down when things got tough, and that's something that I think is so important to celebrate today. Today's a little bit of a 3-year exhale, honestly, because listen, when I started working on this project, I had short blonde hair, you guys. It's been a while. It's really remarkable. Since the voters of Bonneville County created a regional public transportation authority in 1994, it was doubtful they were planning on public transit tackling so many issues that we're facing now today, like skyrocketing gas prices, a changing workforce, and the explosive growth that we've seen in our community. And when Targhee Regional Public Transportation Authority, commonly referred to as TRIPTA, ceased its fixed route service in 2019, the challenge before those serving on the board was very significant. And at the time, I was a new board member who had aimed to use my skills that I had gained in other roles in transportation to better what was in existence. And I had no idea how quickly I would find myself challenged with leading the reformation of this organization and system. But I'm so grateful that I didn't do that alone. I say that this project truly took a village, and every single person who invested time ensures our thanks and will have my unending gratitude, including my husband Dane, who's here, that ensured that our 5th grader got his homework done online while I was trying to keep the momentum of this project during a pandemic. And that was no small feat, I have to tell you that. We also had the support of outgoing board members of TRIPTA, including Bonneville County Commissioner Dave Radford and Ammon Mayor Sean Coletti, who did support creating a fresh transit model with a new name, Greater Idaho Falls Transit, now operating as GIFT on demand. And even better, Mayor Casper thoughtfully appointed Lisa Ferris to the board, who has committed so much time to this project, it would be impossible, get over here girl, to count the hours and investment and sweat and tears. I'm very proud to say I didn't have to beg for your appointment because you were such a natural fit. Our GIFT board is phenomenal and includes so many caring citizens, including Idaho Falls Airport Director Rick Cloutier, who's here, Arnold Cantu, the Clinic Administrator of Community Council of Idaho, and Mike Walker, our Dean of Student Affairs at College Eastern Idaho. Lisa also serves as our Vice Chair and Treasurer. So give the crowd a little wave, you guys. Thank you so much for being here today. I also cannot say enough about our city staff. There are so many departments that have had a little piece of this, so thank you so much to our Idaho Falls City employees who have, if nothing else, continued to support this project and cheered us along the way. This also could not have been done without the support and assistance of the Federal Transportation Administration and Idaho Transportation Department, including our Public Transportation Manager, Ron Duran, and our Grants and Contracts Officer, Summer Hirschfield, and of course, the leadership of City Public Works Director, Chris Fredrickson, who's also here. We together embarked on a journey to research and learn what our community would really find sustainable. And this is when we discovered microtransit. It's a word that we have to keep explaining, and we know we're gonna have to be doing that for a while now, but it's on-demand transit that really takes residents point to point. It's so simple, in fact, that I know that I'm gonna introduce you to Kate here soon, but when we explain it to folks, they're like, you just pick me up and take me places? And we say, yes, that's exactly what we do. After we discovered microtransit, ITD really served as our guiding light to ensure that funding for this project was applied for on our behalf at every opportunity. and eventually the project was awarded over $4 million for a 2-year pilot project as part of the CARES Act funding. The fact is, we're going to learn a lot from this pilot project. We're going to learn where folks want to go. We're going to learn the true demand for public transit. We're going to learn if the business community is going to invest in public transit and help it thrive. And we're going to learn all about the challenges that are going to come with introducing new technology into the transit world. And although the challenges of the past and the unknowns of the future can be heavy, we never lost sight of why we persevered. And it's because we believe that everyone should have access to their community and employment. We believe that every person should have accessible and affordable transit options, period. And I get a little emotional when I think about the phone calls that I receive from folks who were homebound. See, I was really hoping Mayor would cry first, and then I wouldn't cry. That's kind of our routine. Who called and told me about how they were homebound after the shutdown of the fixed route system. And the loved ones who called me from other states, so worried about their family members and their opportunity for a successful life. And I'm very proud to say today that we never gave up working on a solution. So, for those who doubted that we would continue working, I'm very excited to tell you today that Greater Idaho Falls Transit is alive and well and begins today, in fact. And crucial to the solutions for all of these challenges was hiring a public transit coordinator who could properly manage the grant for the microtransit system. And boy, did we get lucky with Cade Marcus, you guys. We got so lucky. Cade came to us from a transportation affiliated industry, and he's really hit the ground running. Something you'll hear Director Fredrickson and I say all the time is that only Cade could have done this. Only Cade could have gotten us where we wanted to be. Only Cade could have met the deadlines. Before I started speaking, I have a friend in the audience who said, I just can't believe it happened so fast. And I said, listen, we gave the community we gave the community a promise. We gave them a goal. We told them we would do everything we could to hit it, and we did it. And Cade Marcus is so crucial to that. His tenacity and investment in the ideals of public transit have really helped create what you see here today. So with that, I am so proud to introduce our Greater Idaho Falls Transit Coordinator, Cade Marcus.
Thank you, Michelle. I'm just really grateful to be here and to just be so happy with the community that has showed up and has been waiting for this service so eagerly. And I am grateful for the community partners that have guided our decisions, and the board, and so many people here at the City of Idaho Falls that have been more than happy to volunteer and give their blood, sweat, and tears to accomplish these goals. And I'm just really grateful to say that we're going to have a really professional service. I would like a pre-applause for all those drivers that are going to be the front line of this service. You know, as we embark on this journey of this pilot program, I really want to make sure that people know that this is also a demonstration. It's a demonstration of how good public transportation can be if we truly invest at the level that we need to. And these frontline workers, these drivers will be showing that in their professionalism and their kindness and their fortitude each and every day. And I'm just so grateful for all the people that put into their efforts and their thoughts and their just everything that you've done to help the system. It was definitely a collaborative effort. Thank you so much. And with that being said, I think it's about time to commence service. What do you think? So since we're emphasizing the technology of this, instead of doing the golden ribbon and a giant pair of scissors, we're going to be doing it more technologically based. We're actually going to bring the technology forward, and we're going to commence service.
We're gonna cut a ribbon to them.
I guess we will cut a ribbon too, but here, please bring it forward, and I asked Michelle to commence the service because that's where it began with as well.
Just press enable Idaho Falls and we're live.
All right, I'm gonna press enable Idaho Falls, and that launches the service live right now. So with that, we would love to welcome the Greater Idaho Falls Chamber of Commerce ambassadors and staff that are here to officially cut the ribbon and celebrate the service starting today. So we'll do it over here. Board members, Frederickson. You want to come this way? Maybe we'll.
Please go forward.
Hi, I know. Here, get up here.
Well, I think Kate should have his hand on. I think Kate and Michelle.
I didn't see you back there, by the way, hiding.
All right, Kate, on the scissors.
Lisa, get up here.
Okay, just don't put hands in the middle and nothing right here, but up here and down here. We're gonna count to 3 and then snap real fast and smile at all the cameras. Oh, sorry, go right there. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Way to go.